Howdy y'all. Good afternoon. It's getting late. I've been working today on it's not a solar shed. It's an off-grid freedom factory. That's what it is. This is where we find our personal energy independence. So I'm working on it. I've got it all boxed in. I've started insulating. That's the wall that goes up on the rainwater storage. That's the roof of the rainwater storage tank. And there's a low wall there, and it's very thin, so I use the polyiso cyanurate foam insulation on this side. I use the extruded polystyrene on the outside. I end up with, well, more or less a R16 wall. And on part of it, I think I'm going to use the premium vinyl siding, and it's going to give me another R3. So I want to give you a little walk around and show you how it's going, and so let's do that. So this is vinyl siding. This is not your uncle's vinyl siding. This is really gorgeous vinyl siding. This is a premium vinyl siding. It's foam backed, and the only thing I can tell, only way I can tell this isn't wood is that wood just doesn't look this good. And this is coming out pretty nicely. The roof, as you can see, like I mentioned was going to happen, it has a little step down because the insulation is in the roof, above the roof. And then there's my overhang. I've got the, ooh yeah, that sun is bright and it's going down. I want to show you the corrugated metal. There's the corrugated metal roof. It's, you know, barn metal. And a 4-inch step up because the insulation is on the other part. And then this porch just hangs out on its own, and it's very strong. This wall is corrugated metal where the sun is going to be reflecting off of it every day. And it's coming out pretty nicely. Moving kind of slow. There have been some bad weather days, and on those days I just work on the batteries. So I'm going to walk you around and show you the rest of it. This is not going to be a long video. Just want to do a little update before I start. I've got insulation being delivered today. I'll be filling these walls up with insulation. This roof is going to stay exposed, and I have found a clear, flat finish, fire retardant finish that I can spray on all the wood in here, and it passes the E84 flame spread test. So that makes me very happy. It's an intumescent type paint, I believe, and it's clear. I did not know they had a clear. This was intended, this wall was going to be the metal, but I think I'm going to do part of this wall in the little bit of vinyl siding I have left over because I like the way it looks when it turns the corner. This trim material is corral boards. It's pressure treated, full 1-inch by full 6-inch boards that are meant to be used to make fencing. And it will have its way with me later. The weather will make it shrink up, but I have used this. Well, I used it to trim out the shop, the garage, and those boards are 28 years old on there. Put a little finish on them later. They look fine and never have to worry about them rotting. So, and they're inexpensive. I got the mini split sitting in place now. I'm gonna get the penetration made. I need to make a penetration for a few things. One, for the Freon lines and electrical for this mini split. the new panels that are going to be added that'll be DC coupled into the hybrid inverters. Those will need a penetration to come in, and also I'm going to have internet in the Freedom Factory. I like that so much better than Solar Shed. Anyway, I'll have to get a wireless access point out here, and I'll do that by Rona came to greet us. Hello, Rona. How you doing, girl? How you doing, pup? Go get it. Come on, girl. I'll need a wireless access point out here, so I'll have to penetrate for that. There'll be a little device here, a Ubiquity device that will beam over to the house to get internet for here so that I can do updates when I want to. The control for all of this will be, there's the roof from above. The control for all of this will be done as a local area network. I'm not going to leave this attached to the cloud, but when I want to do updates, firmware updates, I will log in and log back out and clear my cookies and hopefully not get tracked by anyone. So that's what we're doing. We're about to get moved off grid, moving along with it. I'm starting to work on my friend's design for her solar shed / garden shed / couple of buildings with a breezeway through them now. It's going to be really lovely, and then completely covered with solar panels so that she has about a 60% over what's net zero for her. She's net zero now. We'll add about 60% more so that she can get through cloudy days better, and so she'll be overpowered many times. And that will those additional panels will be DC coupled, so they're more efficient charging the battery, and they will all be mounted on this new building, which was going to be stone, but when she saw this vinyl siding, not your uncle's vinyl siding, you don't find this on mobile homes or manufactured homes. None of the houses that I work on, none of them would ever entertain anything like this. And that may be one of the reasons why I like it so much. All right, I'm going to let this one go. I appreciate your spending time with me. And I've got some more videos coming up soon. And I look forward to the next one with you. Take care, y'all.